All right, cuz we're live.
Live, we're back for the degenerates.
Jeez, UFC 259.
Last time we gave bets was the Super Bowl. We could have made everybody money. Let's do it again. Now it's UFC. It's just as much knowledge as NFL. And let's start off. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana, man.
For coming off the worst card in history of the UFC to coming out with this card.
Jeez, like the one before, Derek Lewis, big knockout against Curtis Blades. But last week, even the main event,
No, like last week was terrible.
Bro, Cyril Gane has so much hype. And then, okay, he won the fight. Sure. He won. Decision. But, like, well, give us something. Yeah, Yair's doing nothing.
Nothing. He didn't even look like he wanted to be there.
I don't understand. Like, throw, bro. You got knockout power. At least try.
Nothing. Every single round he lost.
Yeah.
He didn't even bother trying. Nothing at all. Disgusting. And it's funny because we all thought he had next.
We thought he had next, but really
whenever he came in and started knocking everyone out.
Bro, side note, Cyril Gane, guy's a Greek god. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. He dominated.
Jeez.
He dominated, but...
He's probably the most athletic heavyweight I've ever seen. Well, it doesn't make sense. How's he a heavyweight?
God. I don't know.
Like, I guess John Jones will be now, but...
We'll see how John Jones
That would be a sick fight, man. John Jones and Cyril Gane.
Not yet, man. Not yet. You're going to give him John Jones right
away?
No.
What? Different levels. But I'm just saying in terms of athleticism at the heavyweight.
Yeah.
They're probably the two most athletic guys. But no, he's not that level, of course.
Who would he probably fight next?
I mean, I feel bad
Dominic
for Derek
Reyes.
Lewis.
Like, he needs... I feel like he needs one more fight before he gets, like, some serious attention up there, you know?
Heavyweight, so like I don't know, Derek Lewis probably, but thing is, I feel like Derek Lewis deserves a bigger fight, but the heavyweight division now is tied up. You know,
and a lot of people can easily jump up to heavyweight.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know.
Yo, this is the thing. Stipe's fighting Ngannou. John Jones got next. So
yeah.
The title,
we know what the fights are. We know what the tournament is.
Yeah.
With heavyweight. Someone has to step up or step down.
Like John Jones will probably fight the winner in December-ish. So
yeah,
regardless if you think like Derek Lewis deserves a title shot or whatever, he's not gonna fight until next year.
Yeah.
Okay, give him another fight. Maybe Cyril Gane, see if he can do it against Derek Lewis. I like that fight.
Yeah, maybe. Have him throw.
See what happens.
But UFC 259. I don't think I've ever been this excited for for a card. This is crazy, man.
Yo,
top to bottom. Like we're not gonna talk about early prelims, but man, early prelims. Some
what
of the
a card! Like obviously 3 title fights. Like that almost never happens.
3 title fights and Izzy's the champion too. 4 belts.
Izzy.
4 belts.
Like, other than McGregor right now, he's probably the biggest star. And, like, McGregor's been losing. I'm a big McGregor fan, but he's been losing. It is what it is. So, Izzy...
Yeah, I mean, who's the next superstar?
It's
Izzy, Khabib retiring. Conor has to come back.
Yeah.
And he's got the looks. He's got the style. He's got the record, clearly. He's got the title. He's going for the double champ. He's got it all, man.
You know,
he's got the package.
He's got it, bro. It's something about him. It's like, I don't know. He's literally like superstar written all over him.
He's got that superstar aura, man.
Yeah.
Some guys don't have it. Doesn't matter how good you are. Some guys have it. Some guys don't have it.
This guy comes out in a dance.
John Jones had it.
Yeah.
Silva had it.
Oh,
McGregor had it. You know, like you could just tell.
Yeah.
When that person has it. Yeah. Izzy's got it.
100%.
So let's talk some prelims.
Okay, a couple of prelims. What are your favorite fights in the prelims?
Well, two favorite fights. My boy Dominic Cruz.
Man, how is Dominic Cruz on a prelim? This guy's one of the best ever at bantamweight.
Dominic Cruz on a prelim.
This guy,
Come on, man.
he's arguably like probably top 3 bantamweights
Bro,
ever.
like, literally one of the best wrestlers, and yeah, he's prelim. So anytime Dominic Cruz is on the prelim, I'm locked in, obviously.
Yeah.
And Song Yadong, obviously with the firepower. Love watching all of his fights. Again, I don't know how he's on the prelims.
Yeah.
But I would say those are definitely two of my favorite fights.
Man, even like Askarov and Benavidez for flyweight.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Like how that's like that's the 8th, 9th fight.
That's what I'm saying. Even like, Kara as the first fight to kick off the prelims.
Oh.
Oh man. And honestly, touching on Kara, I actually love. Okay, I'm just gonna say this event. I'm swinging for the fences, and this is the underdog event. And I'm going also.
How underdog?
Bro. Kara by knockout plus 500.
Okay.
Like these are the
write it down, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't worry, we're gonna post everything, so we're gonna have everything. He's got to bounce back. He's got to bounce back.
Listen.
500 for that.
Not to get ahead of ourselves, but you're talking underdogs. Are you talking Megan Anderson underdog or?
You'll have to wait till we get there.
Oh! No.
You'll have to wait till we get there.
All right, we'll wait.
Listen, this is like Top Shot. We're either becoming millionaires off of this, or we're waiting for universal basic income. And let's hope it's the first one.
Jeez, let's hope, man. Can't live off Serbia whole life.
I got K-Car friends knockout plus 250. I think he's the better striker. So let's not waste too much time on those. We'll touch more on Song Yadong and Cruz. But I got K-Car friends plus 500 by knockout for that.
Yo, what's the line for Cruz?
So I have Cruz. Let me take a look here you want his money line?
Yeah.
Money line, he is plus 110.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm taking it. I'm sorry.
I know, and I was looking at the lines earlier because I had him as by decision for plus 120.
Okay.
But look at that plus 110 now for money line.
You might as well take that.
100% plus 110 money line. Although I do think it's going to the decision.
Yeah, agree.
But I definitely got Cruz, I guess, plus 110 money line for now.
So, don't just tune in for the main card. This is a prelim. Put it on TSN. Watch the prelims. This is crazy.
From past experience, I know, Andrew knows, you make your money on the prelims.
Oh, yeah.
The money's made on the prelims, man. The main card, all these guys are straight killers. Nunes too, straight killer. Like, it's so hard to kind of predict those fights, but your prelims, that's where the money making is at.
And especially like not a lot of people know about the prelim guys.
Exactly.
So you can find like, let's say, market inefficiencies. You
know? You find some gems in there, man. You find some gems. So
public's not hammering it.
Exactly. Like even Song Yadong and Kyler Phillips. I think Kyler Phillips is like way too big of a jump for him.
Yeah.
To go to Yadong, and man, he's only minus 150. Last I saw him, he was minus 140, but he's now minus 150. That's my bet, minus 150. I was thinking of going by knockout, but I think
minus 150. It's not too much juice. So.
Minus 150 is not too much juice.
Yeah.
And for somebody like that, I don't know, man. I think he's getting disrespected. I think he's gonna win this, and he's gonna win this easily, and then he's finally gonna get some contention fights.
Especially being on this card, a lot of eyes on this card. So
a lot of eyes, man.
It's an opportunity
when you want to show up. This is the time. So I don't know. I think he could prove it. I got Song Yadong money line, I guess,
I'm with you.
minus 150 there.
Okay.
And man, honestly, like I know we're not gonna talk about Benavidez much and Askar Askarov, but bro, Benavidez by decision is plus 110, and everyone is picking Askarov to win, and he's the favorite. Like I said, bro, this is underdog. This is underdog century here.
I like Benavidez too.
So I got Benavidez as
that's gonna be a sick fight. I'm not a big flyweight fan. You know, it's very fast.
Man.
But there's not much power. But this fight, I think, will be fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Two sick fight styles.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good fight. So okay, so recap. So we got Cruz.
Yes.
Song Yadong, Benavidez,
Mm-hmm.
and I got K Kara friends.
Let's go.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna write them down.
Yes, sir.
So
and then we got the main damn card. What a
main event! What a main card!
Smokes. I was trying to look back to some UFCs in the past, and I'm like,
yeah.
Bro, I don't think there's much that match up to this kind of caliber of event, man. This thing's crazy.
I know. Jeez.
Kicking off the night, Thiago Santos, our boy, and Alexander Rakic. Who do you like for that one? And what kind of fighting do you think it's gonna be? What are we predicting for this? Fireworks?
Here's the thing. You always think of Santos and you think of fireworks, you know?
Rakic is fireworks too.
And that's the thing. My biasness goes to Santos. I feel like he's fought the tougher guys.
Yeah.
And okay, he's off 2 losses, but the 2 losses are John Jones and then Teixeira, that fight, he didn't look like however old he is. I think he's 41 now.
Yeah, he
found the fountain of youth or something that fight.
He looked amazing there.
And it was Santos's first fight off reconstructive knee surgery.
Like, wasn't it both knees? Like his whole knee was destroyed.
Yeah, ACL, MCL, everything. Now it's been almost 2 years since that surgery and since the John Jones, like that was a battering on both ends. These guys left it all out on the line. It takes you a long time to recover from one of those fights, you know?
100%.
So I feel like Rakic is a hot name, but I like Santos. I think he can do it. I think he has a better resume and definitely the time off since the last fight or the John Jones fight, he'll be fresh. Yeah, man, and at least he got finished against Teixeira, but it wasn't a KO, you know. So usually you're worried about KOs, brain damage, whatever. Is his chin kind of soft?
Yeah,
but he got submitted, so.
And he proved he can take a hit. So the money line is plus 130 for Santos and minus 160 for Rakic. Would you go money line?
I like the plus, man. That's why when I saw the plus, I'm like, I was leaning Santos anyways if it was even. So.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you.
Plus I think 130 is nice.
Yeah, and you know what? Line dropped because when I looked at this a couple of days ago, it was plus 160. And when I saw plus 160, I was like, this is the bet. Rakic is not that much better, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fireworks. I think Rakic is taking a pretty big jump up in fighting class, I should say.
Yeah.
I think Santos is going to be a pretty tough matchup for him. He's got the experience. He showed he can go with John Jones. He showed he's got 5 rounds in him.
Yes.
You know, he's obviously getting up there in age, but
remember,
he doesn't look like it. So,
man, when we seen him live against Jimmy Manuwa.
Who hasn't knocked out Jimmy Manuwa? But man, was that beautiful.
That was fireworks, man. The guy came out.
Bro. Spaghetti legs. Man,
oh my God.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we could go to UFC events again.
I know, man.
I can't wait. That was one of the funnest things that we have ever done.
I know.
In terms of like experiences and stuff like that, man, that Max Holloway fight,
Bryan
Bro,
Ortega.
that was crazy what was happening in there.
And Max Holloway is like a fan favorite in Canada because he's fought there multiple times.
Exactly.
And just his fighting style. So the energy was crazy.
And Ortega was taking everything.
Yeah. Oh my
That
god.
was nuts, man.
Bro, please Dana, do something. Bring back UFC events.
Well,
Try your best.
they're saying Miami.
I know Texas is open now, so who knows?
Texas
Maybe
is
they can
open
do
for
it.
business. They're saying Miami with fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think UFC is such a different sport whenever there's fans in there. Like I feel like it's such a huge part of the game. And I don't know.
Man, it's fighting. You think of this sport,
So
you
that's
think of
exactly
like,
getting everybody riled up and everyone's
yeah,
going loud and crazy. It's different, man. You gotta have fans in there.
you think of like Gladiator back in the days. Like this
Literally,
is like,
people cheering, watching people get hurt.
yeah, it's made to entertain people, you know, and it's
I
like if
agree.
people are not in the stands, there's something missing. It is cool, I guess, if you want to look at the positives, like you hear the shots more, you hear the coaches a bit, but
Yeah, but
that's it, you know, that's it. It's
I'd
not
rather
the
the
same.
fan experience
Of
more.
course. It's no,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think when it comes to that, like basketball, I didn't mind the transition because I love listening to LeBron on the court
Yeah.
and what he was saying, and you could actually hear the smack talk and all of that. So that was different. But man, when you're in a fight, it's different. By the
Yeah.
way, we didn't even talk about Aziz not even being here. I
Oh
just
my,
remembered. Holy smokes!
Azo, it's all
Wow.
good. We'll see you on the next pod, on the NBA pod.
See you on the next pod. Listen,
But
a guy like UFC, but he's the first to admit he's not a crazy UFC enthusiast like us. So
it's fine, man. It's
he
fine.
was kind enough to leave the UFC pod for us.
One day. Izzy's his boy too. Izzy's
And
his
he's
boy
his
too.
boy. Yeah, I know. We should at least we should call him right now and be like, "Who do you want, Jan or?"
He's gonna take Izzy, man. He's gonna take Izzy.
So we both agree on Thiago
Santos. Let's go, man. I'm pumped for that fight. This is gonna be crazy.
So
That's the first fight.
That's the first fight. We're starting off with a bang. Next fight, Islam versus Drew Dober. Holy man, Islam.
Yo, I heard DC say, and if Daniel Cormier says something,
I trust him. I trust his word.
If there's anyone's voice in MMA right now, it's DC.
He's the one.
Former double champ.
Yeah,
he has 2 losses against John Jones, but
it doesn't matter. Everyone's lost to John Jones.
Exactly.
We need to listen with records. We need to stop holding losses to John Jones against that fighter.
Agree.
Everyone's lost to John Jones.
Yeah.
He's on a different planet. He's on a different planet. So there's no more of he lost to John Jones. Like it's fine. I don't even blame you that you lost to John Jones.
No.
I expect that you lose to John Jones. So it's fine.
Exactly. And like DC, he's part of the best 3-headed monster commentating team. John Anik, Joe Rogan, DC. Like whenever they're together, you know it's on. So
now,
and then DC,
a little biased. DC with AKA.
Yeah, exactly. So
AKA is where they train the gym. Khabib trains there with DC. For the people that don't know what AKA is. And Islam trains there also.
Islam. And they're saying, what's his name? They're saying Islam is the new Khabib, but better. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
DC said that?
Yeah, man. They're saying he might be better than Khabib.
No.
Because he can strike, because Khabib became a better striker. Like now he's a good striker.
Yeah.
And now he can strike with everyone. But
he was
DC
saying before.
Yeah. Islam strikes early in his career. He came in as a good striker.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like the rumblings you hear, it's like Makhachev might just blow Drew Dober's head off.
Listen, I'm sold on Makhachev.
Oh my God, yeah.
I watched his fight, watch his highlights. He's a beast in there. He'll submit you, he'll strike, clinch, you name it.
He has
take
it
you
all
to the ground.
I
His
feel bad.
takedowns are insane, bro. His
Yeah.
takedowns are nuts. So
Yo,
I can't bet on this fight because what's his line right now?
Man.
He is, where is he?
He's a
Yeah,
big,
he was like
big under-
minus 345. Oh, he's right
Yeah.
here, minus 350,
I saw
minus
minus 330.
and
Man,
Drew
you
Dober
got
is plus 275. So be it. If you guys want to bet on it. I'm not.
no.
Minus 350 is way too rich for my blood, but Islam's winning.
Islam's
Easily.
taking it. If you want,
Easily.
if you have props, you can take maybe by decision.
Probably
but
like a two fight parlay, maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe a 2-fight parlay. Then you'd probably get you probably get a decent line on that actually.
Yeah.
One of the prelims. Take one of the prelims.
Or how about
maybe
this?
Cruz.
If you like Adesanya, you can slap Makhachev on with Adesanya.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
just to make it more bettable.
Yeah, but I mean he's still minus 225. So
Yeah.
minus 225 and minus 350.
It's gonna make it like minus 150 or something.
Probably a little more. You're
Yeah.
probably paying like minus 175 for. I mean, yeah.
It just makes it bettable. That's all.
Yeah.
Just because I think it's as lock as it gets, man. Like, bro,
I would rather go with Cruz. I'd probably go with Cruz at plus 110 and minus 350.
Yo, Haram Drew Dober, man. This guy,
journeyman, about to get slopped up.
Yo, he's a UFC veteran. Okay, he's got fights under his belt. He's got wins, but bro, you're getting Islam Makhachev a friggin'
on a
beast.
come up, and
Oh my God, he's gonna eat him alive.
The guy is nuts. So I don't think we have to spend too much time on that one.
No, we
and
got
then,
Makhachev.
Holy smokes! This is where the fun begins.
The title fight.
Jan Aljamain Sterling.
Yo,
I'm more excited for this fight than any other fight on the card.
bro,
Straight
isn't the line even for this?
Dead even.
That tells you everything.
Okay, Vegas doesn't know. Nobody knows. Two like different fight styles. You got the flashy one. You got the striker.
Yeah.
Power versus precision. And he's got the style, and he's got man. He reminds me of like a mini Izzy.
Yeah, he is that.
And I've honestly flip-flopped. So I'll give you my bet first. And so I think Jan, his game fight needs to be pure striking. He's got to go for the kill.
Of course.
But he's gonna get hit. But I think he'll be able to take the hits. But I don't think Aljamain is gonna be able to handle.
He's gonna get hit from
5
everywhere.
rounds of getting hit by Jan.
No.
So I mean I have Jan money line. I don't know if the line changed. Last I checked, it was minus 140. Now it's dead even at minus 110. So that makes my decision even easier. I think I'm going to go Peter Yan minus 110, but I'm going money line. I'm not touching it any other way. And I'm going fair. Peter Yan minus 110.
That's fair, man. This is the thing. It can go either way. I'm going to go with Sterling. I think Sterling has a few more ways to win. I think just his unorthodox style, like it might catch Yan off guard. I don't know. I think it could go either way. It's tough, man. It's tough.
I think if Sterling, you're right. Like Sterling's got more ways to win. I like Peter Yan's takedown defense. I actually had that stat somewhere. Give me a sec. So his takedown defense is 88%. And his takedown accuracy is 52%. Compared to Sterling, whose takedown accuracy is 29%, takedown defense 51%. But obviously we know the submissions, but significant strikes landed per minute. Sterling is 4.8 and Peter Yan is 6.3. And you can't take much of Peter's hits.
No.
So you're gonna go 5 rounds.
What will help? I like the reach that will help Sterling, right?
Sterling he's got a 4-inch reach advantage.
he'll be able to keep him away a little bit. I mean, it's not much, but
Yeah,
Sterling.
I think Sterling's got to touch him early.
Mhm.
Like, don't go for the kill. I think you just have to frustrate Peter Yan early, you
Yeah.
know? And I think Aldo kind of did that when he fought him, but then he ran out of gas. Even though Aldo's is not known for running out of gas, but he ran out of gas and then Yan just kind of took over.
Yeah.
So I think Sterling can obviously last all 5 rounds, not a problem. I don't think that's going to be his issue. I think he's just got to touch him up and just get him uncomfortable. But I like Yan.
I'm gonna go Sterling.
Streak, so
I like Sterling, but go either way. Yo, this is a coin toss. And I'm probably not gonna bet this because it's too hard to.
This one's hard.
I'm gonna take Sterling.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm going.
But it's gonna be another fun fight.
It's probably gonna be the best fight. It's probably gonna be the best fight on the card.
What a fight this is gonna be. And yo, sneaky bantamweight is getting fun, man.
Bro, stacked.
It's getting fun, bro. This division. So
they're coming.
I used to not like it, but
I was just gonna say for a while they sucked, but no, now they're coming up. And again, that's why I'm like Song Yadong in the prelims, man. I'm like, this guy's coming up. We're gonna be talking about this guy in the bantamweight division, like.
Bro, there's so many guys.
Right
now. So many guys. Freaking
coming up.
What's his name? I'm blanking out. TJ Dillashaw is coming back, right? He's back too.
TJ Dillashaw's coming back.
He was a 2-year hiatus because of
coming back.
Steroids or whatever he was caught, blood doping, I think.
And Cody.
Cody is back. Cody is back, man. You thought he had a chin,
back,
but
he looked good. That knockout, you remember that crazy knockout?
That's one of the best knockouts I've ever seen. One of the best knockouts I've ever seen.
That's the best knockout you'll ever watch. Anyone who hasn't watched it, just put Cody Grandenberg knockout on YouTube last second and have fun.
Bro, at the buzzer, he pointed.
And
fuck up.
That was
crazy.
Insane. So so I got Peter Yan, you got Aljamain Sterling.
Yes.
So moving on to the next fight, Amanda Nunes, Megan Anderson.
Wow.
Let's move on to Blachowicz and Adesanya. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. The next fight for Amanda Nunes has to be a guy.
Yeah.
At this point, like, you either retire or you start fighting a man, because bro, it's not fair. It's really not fair. Who's gonna step in? Who's gonna step in? There's literally no one worthy of stepping in and fighting her.
Bro, she's minus 1,200. Like, but it's
what?
It's not fair, bro. She's too good.
Like, 365 is being nice. They brought it down to minus 1,000, and they got Megan at plus 600. And Megan is good, man. Like, she's good, but
obviously.
But so you're good, and yet you're still plus 600. So it tells you everything about the GOAT Nunes. Like,
she's the GOAT woman fighter, bar none.
Not even close. Forever.
Yo, Cyborg was the scariest thing. She was like a man inside a woman's cage.
Crazy.
And Nunes,
what she did to her,
knocked her out in like a minute?
Yep.
Wow.
With that overhand right.
And bro, she's Brazilian. Her background is jiu-jitsu, man.
Yeah, she's a knockout artist.
She started as a grappler, and now she's a knockout artist. So, like,
bro,
can't touch her. You can't touch her.
Amanda Nunes to win by KO, TKO, minus 334.
Jeez. Like, you're picking the way she's going to win, the way she's going to finish, and it's still minus 340.
334.
Listen, just stay away. Don't even, think, I'm going to make some money on Megan Anderson, maybe.
Save your money.
You're burning
Save your money. Put it in Bitcoin. Put it somewhere.
Yeah.
But don't take
a Top Shot moment.
Buy a Top Shot moment, but
anyways,
we'll talk about Top Shot, but just don't bet Megan. And okay, so we clearly both got Amanda Nunes.
Yes.
And next fight.
Wow.
The main
I
event.
feel like we said wow too many times, but legitimately, wow.
Keep getting better.
Izzy, we already spoke about him, the superstar, maybe the biggest star right now in the UFC. And
Yeah.
he's moving up in weight, but he's not putting on weight. That's the best part for me about this fight.
I think that's the crazy part.
He
He said he wants to
was
walk around at 193.
193. He told Ariel.
190 to 193.
I knew he wouldn't put on weight, but I thought he walked around at a bit bigger than that.
I know.
I thought he wouldn't cut weight, but he would at least be at least over 200.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, 193.
193.
This guy doesn't care, man. He's
So,
proving a point.
Blachowicz and Adesanya. So who do you got?
Man, I first thought, okay, maybe Jan because of the power and he'll be too big. But then I thought of it and I'm like, man, too big might mean too slow. And Izzy got the technique on point. He can hit you from anywhere. And the key is, okay, yeah, Jan's got that Polish power, no doubt.
Yeah.
But Izzy can move. He'll be quicker. He'll be faster. He's got the technique
also got
over
the
him.
reach advantage.
He's got the reach advantage. And like, yo, Izzy, his frame looks small. He looks like a skinny boy. But yo, that dude, in middleweight at least, every time he's in the ring, he looks like the bigger guy.
Yeah.
So
Well, because he's so tall. He's
Yeah.
6'4". So he towers over everyone, even the light heavy. He's gonna tower over them.
Yeah. So I mean, he's not gonna be the biggest. He's not gonna be bigger than Jan in this fight. But I think technique-wise, like just his way of hitting, striking, he's the best striker in the UFC. So, I mean, bar none. You know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not worried about Jan, like let's say taking him down and sitting on him, because he's got the Jorge Masvidal boom knee. Everybody's seen the Jorge Masvidal flying knee.
You choose that also.
What happens to a wrestler when he wants to duck? Well, you know what? If Jan wants to duck, that knee's coming out of nowhere. So I'm not. I got Izzy, bro. What about you?
So I flip flop. Same thing, man. Same thing. Like I'm like, no, Jan has to win. And then it's Izzy. He's a superstar. He's a killer. He's got it, you know. Then you think about Jan's power. And you're like, bro, if he touches Izzy one time, and that Polish power, I'm sorry, but you're going to bed. I don't care if you're Izzy, Hizzy, Jay-Z. It doesn't matter. You're going to bed. But then you think about it. Speed kills.
Yeah.
You know, we've always, like, if you look at previous fights, size doesn't always mean you're gonna win. Like sometimes size is just a disadvantage. It's not even an advantage. Like we need to stop saying size advantage.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's disadvantage.
Exactly.
You know.
So I have a saying. Sometimes I tell my kids when I coach them, I say, "Yo, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, man." You know, because sometimes you're intimidated. But bro, okay, might be big, chop him at the leg if he hits the ground even harder.
Well, yeah. Well, that's exactly it. So, like, I don't know, man. Factoring in everything, I told you some head of the underdogs.
Oh,
I'm going Yan. I'm going Yan.
Oh no.
I'm going Yan. I'm going Yan, and I'm going Yan by KO, TKO, plus 275. He's not winning in decision. Okay.
No way. If it goes 5 rounds,
it's a knockout or nothing. And he knows that. And he's got to step forward and he's got to fight. And he's going to get hit, but he's got to fight. Because here's what I think has to happen. The power is too scary for him to not use it. And I don't think Izzy's got enough power to knock him out. So I don't think he's going to be scared of stepping in. Now, he might get touched. He might get bothered. But I don't think he'll be shook of stepping in. And we all know Izzy loves to backstep and hit, backstep and hit. That works in middleweight.
But you're saying because Izzy counters, if he does get touched, if he's looking for that counter, waiting for him to strike, if it catches him,
Yeah, I
then
mean,
it might be the
I
last.
don't think the counter's gonna work the way it worked versus like Costa or Romero, for example, or Whitaker. Like, I just don't think he's got that kind of power. Like, bro, you're fighting some big boys, man.
Yeah.
Jan is cutting to 205, but what's he gonna fight at?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, he'll be 30 pounds heavier than him in the ring.
Like, easily. He's gonna have that on him.
Yeah.
So I think, and Izzy walking around, like, if he really says he's gonna fight at 193, I think that's gonna be a big mistake. Yeah. So I think he's gonna touch him. I don't think he's gonna be able to really bother him. I think Jan's gonna be in a better position to knock out Izzy because he's just gonna stay there. He's gonna be planted and he's gonna come forward. You know, that's where Izzy's backstepping, fancy stuff and whatnot. So I don't think he's gonna be able to knock out Jan. Obviously, I think he's got to use a lot
the
of
precision.
Kicks.
That's what I feel. Izzy, he's so precise with his shot.
But that's the thing that I was gonna get to is don't sleep on Jan's striking accuracy because he's tied. He's tied with Izzy. So they're both tied in striking accuracy. Yeah. Izzy needs to land 200 punches. Jan needs to land 1. So
you don't think Izzy can knock him out?
No, I don't. I think he's man. You're fighting some big dogs, bro. You're fighting some big dogs. Yeah. Like it's a massive jump going from middleweight to light heavy. Like
I know.
It's a whole
I can't wait.
Beast.
Yo, this
I can't
fight,
wait, but
I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest fights ever in UFC because this is the only time, like, let's say, okay, when GSP went up to Bisping, he put on weight, he put on muscle. He took so long to, like, okay, nutritionist, I'm going to eat this many calories. Like, he
100%.
legitimately was a middleweight when he stepped in the ring, even though that's not where he fought.
Yeah.
Oh, in his career. But when he went in the ring, he was 185 against Bisping. Mm-hmm. But now, or close to, I don't remember the exact number, but he was definitely close to. Now Izzy's moving up, but he's not actually bringing his weight up. So let's see, man. Let's see.
And I think that's what's going to play against him. I don't like the strategy. I don't like the strategy. I think he had to go at least to 200. Because even at 200, you still have the speed. You still have the speed at 200, but at least you're getting more power.
To play devil's advocate, I heard Izzy say this. He said, listen, why, if I'm going to put on weight, I've been fighting at this weight for a long time now. I understand, body control, where I should have my body weight. I can control this. If I put on 10 pounds or 15 pounds out of nowhere, I'm not used to fighting with that extra 10, 15 pounds. Now it's going to feel uncomfortable. I might be slower, and I'd rather be at my natural weight where I've always fought. If he's a bigger guy, I'm faster. So let's just see the difference, right? There's advantages for both sides. Let's see what wins. That's why it's such an important fight.
One last thing too is I feel like Jan's going in with no pressure. I think the same way that Dustin went in to fight Conor, like the same thing is happening. Everyone kept saying, yo, Conor versus Khabib rematch for the title.
Yeah.
Let's just get past Dustin right now, but let's make that title fight.
Yeah.
Get past Jan, and let's make that title fight with John Jones. Why are we forgetting about Jan? Like, he's not a killer, man.
There's no doubt Jan's getting slept on. There's no doubt.
Bro, he's getting slept on.
He's a champ.
Killer.
He's a champ.
He's the champ, and he's a killer. And we're already talking about, like, John Jones versus Izzy.
Izzy, yeah.
So,
I don't know. Get by Jan first, for sure. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sleeping on Jan by picking Izzy. I know how dangerous he is. I just think Izzy is that upper class. I think pound for pound, he's the best fighter in the UFC right now. So when we talk about pound for pound, and they always say, to steal a line from Max Holloway. He says, "Yo, if I'm the pound for pound best, I should be able to take DC right now." And
Yeah.
end of the day, when there's a bar fight, you don't walk on a scale and you say, "Oh, yo, you're 200 pounds. No, I can't fight you." A fight is a fight.
Fight's a
He's
fight.
close enough. I got Izzy, the last
I
style
got Jan,
bender.
so gonna be crazy. So let's not take too much time. So I got Jan, you got Izzy. This is
Let's
gonna be
go.
one of the craziest goddamn events. Everybody needs to tune in.
Can't
UFC
wait, man.
259. Man, we're out. Those are our picks. We'll post them. Make sure everyone's got our picks. And
Enjoy.
yeah, man.
Enjoy the
I can't
card.
wait. Enjoy the card. I can't wait. Peace.
Peace.